safe. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. I wish you all the best I can, and I stop myself for a while. I'm staying safe, I don't believe the panic's rising up in you. Won't you tell me something new? Don't you think for the people the best we find back myself a little sooner than this? Don't you think for the people the best we find back myself a little sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I wanna feel your death without making a mess at you. Won't you tell me something new? I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. Don't you think for the people the best we find back myself a little sooner than this? Don't you think for the people the best we find back myself a little sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I wanna feel your death without making a mess at you. Won't you tell me something new? Wish you all the best I can, then I stop myself for a while.
Oye, mi amor, ¿qué vamos a hacer hoy? Dime.
Jangueando en la casa aburrido con ganas de qué. Averiguando qué hacer por la noche. Entonces entrarse en mi cuarto pa' ver.
Y dice,
Levántate mi amor, hoy vamos a beber. Chacho. Ponte algo sexy, bebé. Tírate un selfie, bebé. Yeah, hey. Ponte algo sexy, mi amor. Chacho. Tírate un selfie, mi amor. Hey, dale. Tírate un selfie que te ve bien cabrón. Brindamos todas las copas, ese trabajo. Tírate un selfie que te ve 1,000,000. No hay trabajo en la mañana, un bendición. Baby, put your favorite dress on. And baby, we can skip and go right to the sequel. Prende Philly Blunt, take a hit for the people. El Instagram, que se algoritmo. Machuca sin vergüenza y la tiro con ritmo. Agua. You know I like it like that. You know I like it like that. You know I like it like that. Yeah. Tírate un selfie que te ve bien cabrón. No hay trabajo en la mañana. Llamo a mi cama when the night is done. Ponte algo sexy, mi amor.
Chicken, check, check the chicken, check. Checking the chicken. Chicken. Hello? Baka?
No hay trabajo en la mañana, que se
It's 10 p.m., Sean.
Should I get the brownies out of the oven?
Sean, it's 10 o'clock.
Well, I know, but should I get them out or what?
Just hit the damn button, Sean.
Oh, crap. Oh, you went a little early. I'm sorry. Sorry. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the road dog turkey chicken dude.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Welcome, everyone, to Late Night Crypto with the Road Dog. We got the daily bubbles back behind us. The only thing that's green is Trump and Melania and Altcoin. Welcome to Crypto, ladies and gentlemen. So we got a surprise one out from Melania. And I seen it over on Solana, and there's also one for Baron. That'll probably be the next one that's announced, right? There's the official Baron. They've been out for a little while, just, nobody knew if they were fake or real, and there's lots of copies too. But supposedly a tweet went out today. We'll get into that when we get into the Layer GG news. But that's what we got going on for the daily, taking a little bit of a hit on some of these altcoins for the gains that we had for the week. Move is down, Mint's down, S is down a lot. Phantom, remember Phantom? Yeah, taking a nice big hit there. That might be one to look at right there. As well as the other ones down here. It looks like the ones that took the biggest hit were the very, very tiny market caps over here. So yay, we got that going on for us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Now you might be staring at this chart saying, why has it got a leg lampshade, a Christmas story sexy leg lampshade there? And well, that's just one of the perks that you will get once where'd you go, Sean? Get the button ready, Sean. That's just one of the perks that you would get when you join the OnlyFans Road Dog Footy Group. Road Dog OnlyFans Footy Group. That's the official title, yeah. Lots of samples to $2,499 a month. You get your personal Bitcoin charts with my feet pointing to the target. It's worth it. The people in Dubai love it. Thank you. Thank you for your support. That's my shills for tonight. The real reason I got that up there is because what price action was doing here on a very small time frame. We're watching the 6 minute. It's a small one. The small time frames change very quickly, right? But price comes up. It makes like this little kind of Roman bridge too. But it also looks like a lady with a high heel shoe. So that's kind of really ugly the way I draw it. That looks more like a crab claw. It's a crab claw pattern. That's what it is. So what we got in seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, my unfeathered friends, I got a nice little channel I know that breaks up to the upside, and looks like we met that little measured move there. Speaking of measured moves, let me get rid of the distracting leg here. Bye-bye. If you're following over in the group, in the Telegram group, it's free. There's no charge for it. It's not monetized or anything. It's just a cool community. If you start being an asshole, we'll get rid of you. But we never had that problem because we're a cool group of people over there. Just kind of chill, mellow, help each other out the way a good community should be. But you need a good community if you're in crypto, and a good solid one that's to hang around with, and I believe that we can deliver on that. So let's look what's been happening on this old chart here. I got this trend line. We'll see it in a bigger zoom out in just a minute. We're coming down to that area. Didn't quite touch it. But this is the channel formation that we're in, connecting the lines, the dots, zooming out a little bit to get this. That's our current price action there, and then we lost that. Took the old measured move right here. Put it at the breakout. I kind of put it before the breakout, and so my line is a little bit below it. You put it at the actual breakout, and it did a pretty good job of nailing the price that we came down to. If you go and put it right where it's supposed to break down to, you can be a little picky on how you draw them and don't just throw them anywhere like some people teach. It gives you a good area where we're coming down to look for something else to happen in price. That's what the measured move is for. It's kind of like my Fibonacci pivot points. They're an area where there should be a reaction with price at that point, and possibly a bottom is what we cross our fingers and hope for. Are we getting that out of Bitcoin on the smaller time frames? Well, the smaller time frames are not the place to look, in my personal opinion, to see what's going to happen on a bigger scale. The much bigger time frames are where to look for that. And here we are when we zoom out just a little bit to the 4-hour chart. Let's get rid of these indicators so we can get full screen. Please tell me my microphone is on. No one says anything about a microphone. Okay, cool. All right. We'll say hello in just a moment to the chat after I get through being a chatty Cathy here. So I got those little lines drawn here, but look, with this trend line here, okay, well, let's tighten her up here on this time frame. Candle bodies. Bring her on down. She can come on down a little bit. Oh, nice. You go on those candle bodies too. I'll go with that. So a breakout of this and coming back to retest is quite normal. I'd like to draw your attention also to the 382 Fibonacci area. We do right here. That is the area I am looking for a bounce. If we can get a bounce here, that's nice. Anything that can kind of give us an indication that we could get a bounce. Well, I got some moving averages here on the chart, and I like to look for them for guidance every once in a while. We're above the 200. Check. That's good. That's bullish. Now, the 200 crossed bearishly over this 360. That's a little iffy. You know, we got some work to do. So I'm not expecting just an immediate bounce tomorrow on Inauguration Day. Although, what are we on, the 4-hour time frame? Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of work there. Bigger time frame daily might tell us we should have started out there. It's Sunday night. I should have started out on the weekly and do the top-down analysis, but I did it backwards, didn't I? 50 moving average coming up here. That's a nice area for support, even if we wicked on down. Maybe we go up a little bit. We just crash on back down to 99,000 again. They're having fun with this. If you haven't noticed, the whales are a big news event coming up. Buy the rumor, sell the news is how the game goes, and you got some whales selling early is what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I posted that over. Yeah, I posted that over in our Telegram group. That's exactly what I said, and I gave a graphical demonstration right here about what it might look like and what it kind of feels like, just in case you might be wondering. I like to explain myself and give up some charts and data and pictures to kind of, back up what I say. So there's my graphical representation of how we're feeling with our altcoins today. Getting screwed by the whales and dolphins. So what's going on here? Here's something positive I will say. The 9 moving average has not yet crossed the 21. Doesn't mean that it cannot, but as long as it hasn't already, that's maybe we can snap back up there and just pretend all this was a bad dream. But altcoins are taking a hit. They are. There might be some good deals out there, or maybe they'll keep going down. Who knows? All right, let's take a look at our weekly time frame. I'm gonna go to a different chart I haven't mucked up. Oh, here's one that's not too bad. Well, this one's not too bad, and I still agree with this stuff. Let's go. Let me put you on the regular candle so we can see what we're doing. You see this candle here on this weekly time frame above that 9 moving average? That's bullish AF. Bullish AF. Do you see the space, the gappiness? Well, a gap. Look at the gap. Well, that's some space. There's some space between that little wiki. Wiki. And we seem to be, are we going back up? Are we above 100,000 again? Oh my God. Is it happening right now? Well, we bumped down. Tell me it's not so that they scared us down to $99,500 just to bounce us back up. It's going to be an interesting couple of days. Over the weekly, we like that. The weekly, this should be our new candle. This is our new candle. I like it on my candle. My candle looks a lot more bullish. I'm the thing. As long as we can stay above that 9 moving average, everything is fine. Well, look here, market cipher, and we'll see that the stochastics, they did come down. They leveled out. Now they're headed the other way on the weekly. I'd like to draw your attention to this change in money flow. She's noticed how that on the weekly, she was coming down, look kind of bearish and kind of sad. And then she's starting to flip up. That's good. This little guy down here, they call it, gosh darn it. They're on the tip of my tongue. They call it that thing. That thing, it'll come to me later when I least need it. It's getting ready, working on crossing the zero line. It's not confirmed right now. VWAP, they call it the VWAP. Although Crypto Face itself says, I'm not really sure if I call it a VWAP. So now everybody's like, I'm not really sure what it is. We call it a VWAP, but what the hell? Normally a VWAP is a line that you'll see on the price action chart, just to tell you. I mean, when most traders are talking about VWAP, it's something that looks kind of similar to a moving average. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. On our 3-day chart, because we can come down. Here we are zooming in here, and 9-moving average crossed barely over that 21. That was very naughty of you. But then they both wanted to go up and to the right, which was kind of, didn't see that really coming. Expect that. That's not really normal behavior when that happens. And we're trying to slowly get a little bearish cross going on here between that 9 over that 21. Just trying to ride up beside it and stick a leg over and try to, kind of hunching it. I don't know. Women, I'm talking about late at night, you feel something poking you in the back. That's what the 9-moving average is doing to the 21. I don't know if the 21's going to get away from me, because that's what usually happens, right? Right, chick? Right, guys? Am I right? You're right, Road Dog. 100%. See, Sean agrees with me. there. All right. So we got to see a little bit more effort over that 9-moving average to kind of, make that move. Do you need some sexy music? Do you need some? We can help you out. Oh. There you go, 9. 9-moving average on the 3-day. Maybe I see you there. I see you trying to get it in. I see you. I know. But what you did, baby, what you did wrong is that you went for a beeline for her. I know. She's an older woman. You a 9, and she's a little bit over your age for one thing. You got to take. But I give you props, my little young man, for trying to go out there and trying to get her. 21. There might be some legal ramifications that, is this your teacher or something? Let's not do that. Okay, This is a necessary evil in crypto, though. If the 9 must overtake the 21, it's meant to be. All right, little guy, that's what you've chosen to do. Let's see. I see what you got on your mind. You're pointing straight up. You're very aroused right now. You're chasing after her, though, man. You can't chase after her. You got to let it come to you, but you're chasing. Maybe that's why she's evading you so long, and you just keep going up. We just need to turn the lights down low. We got the snow going on. Y'all need to get a little cozy there, and not moving after. You need to make your move kind of quick. I kind of like, just throw that left leg over, and then throw that right shoulder over, flip flop over a little bit. Oh, hey, I'm on the other side now, baby. Just try just once. Blame it on the cat. That's what I do. All right. Sometimes you just gotta talk to these guys to get them to act a little right. Yes, this turkey is known as the Crypto Whisperer. If you need your crypto whispered to, you can just let me know in the chats down there. I'll give them a good talking to. If they need a little pick-me-up or a little straightening out. That is what your road dog turkey man is doing here. So 3 days, got a chance. We're well above that. Looking awful good. Looking awful nice and tasty. Bitcoin looks pretty good now, except on the daily chart. What's up with this candle? That looks sick. Why are you red with them? You're at 101,000? Wait, why? Because you hadn't crossed back over 102. I see. You're not going to flip green until you get past this area. That's how these candles work over here. It's crazy. Well, you got a bearish undertone on the daily on the candle, the Hikinashi candles. I'm not crazy about that, but you do have the 9 crossing over the 50. We were waiting for that to happen. It finally happened. See? Yeah, see, the daily 9-moving average has got the smooth moves. The one on the 3-day needs a little guidance. Easy. Hey, daily, go talk to your little brother over there. Give him some tips. Tell him how you pulled your little trick over here on this 21 moving average. Give him some pointers. He needs some help. He's chasing. Don't let him chase. Help a brother out. 9 moving average. Come on. So on the daily, Stochastics wanting to come down. Looks like we're getting ready to print a little red dot over here, or could be. Now it could easily, that was a sell signal by this indicator. Doesn't mean to just jump out and sell, but you know, she could come down and then she prints that little green dot there, and then we go up, or you know, red dot here, and then a green dot, and a red dot, and a green dot. We play those games for a little while. Could be seeing that. Definitely could be. I think the biggest takeaway is that the weekly still looks pretty dang good. The fan. Just saying. And the idea that we might be coming back to retest this red trend line, even got the trend line down here, on the table. Just eyeballing, going with your daily price levels there. Get your daily candle closes. That gives you some areas that might be revisited. Oh, this little toppy top area over here that we've already kind of crashed down below a little bit. Wicked down below a little bit, I should say. Well, this little area right here at, what are you? What are you? 96,900? That is also the breakout point. You often see them come back there. 21 moving average is also hanging out there. We could come down and bounce off that area. Full of the upside. How long will that take? Or we could just continue bouncing now. Maybe this was just the pre-inauguration fake out. But my goodness, look at you. Back onto the 6-minute chart that we're looking at as a possible bottom here. Waiting for some confirmations. We did get above this area here. That's worth noting, right? We cleared that. So as far as a channel idea, we got that. And that I'm reading that as that we're finding this now as support. So we may have cleared a channel. Let me go down to the wicks and see what it might say. Suggesting we come back up to these areas. Makes pretty good sense. I'll be retesting this area over here. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing tonight? I'm about done talking with Bitcoin, or about Bitcoin, and let's see who all we got here in the chat. 24 beautiful people watching, sharing your time with me here on a Sunday evening. Before we get into is the markets open tomorrow? I'm not sure if they are or not. I can't remember. I don't see any kind of notice here. As there was this say. What do you say? Bitcoin price stays above 100,000 calm before the next surge. Bitcoin retraces to 100,000. Trump takes 30% as Melania meme coin skyrockets. Coinbase sees rising altcoin interest as traders prepare for big news. Good to know. That was 4 hours ago. Hello, chat, beautiful people. How many times are you going to say that? Where did you go? You guys are always running away from me. What's up? We got Duality Crypto. I see Glittery Marshmallow. Chris Klein. Floki's Angels. Jason Everything. Or Jason says everything Trump trudges turned to gold. MG Motorsports. Tommy 2 Liters. We got Sin. Board PC Guy. Road Glide. Joe from Trade Intuition. How's it going, Joe? With the new Sean emojis I see. They only let me put one up there. Well, that means they got to have more people joining the channel before I can get more emojis. And we got Brackets Adventures. How's it going? Celinda Anderson. ATX Bastard. How's it going? C Longacre. Angelo. How's it going? New name. Glad to have you here. Thanks for hanging out. Bullish on Parade, Echelon Show. I hope I haven't missed anybody. I'm kind of trying to go through here. Looks like they wicked out the longs before tomorrow's Pumpalicious Pump, says Sicario. I hope so. Did I miss anything? Chris Klein said Litecoin had a decent pullback. Not sure what percentage, but I'd say somewhere around the 30% mark. Oh, wow. That's a pretty good pullback. A lot of coins did. I was looking at my bags when everybody's selling out their altcoins, feeding into the meme coin. So, it's a bunch of degens in the space. Kind of got now we got a pretty decent grasp of what percentage of the space in altcoins are the real degens. Paper-handed mother. What? No, you can't blame somebody for taking profit, but they're selling out. The Solana meme coins have taken a really, really big hit. Whether there's a good deal there or not, I don't know. Maybe Trump has changed the whole face of memes. Who knows? Hyman Awadi says, hello, yellow brother. Nice seeing you today. Please, can you take a look at TM? I believe it's bottom out. We can. I will come back and gather the altcoin request here in just a second. I tell you what, if you don't mind, And just for you guys to make sure you're still here on the stream, what I'm trying to do is get to a portion of this show where I put out the submit your coin request for live analysis, and then when I get through talking about what I need to talk about, just try to stay on program, because I do try to go over the news with Layer GT, and I also take a look at the overall indices just real quick. Try to take a quick look at those, give us a feel for what's happening in the market, and then and look total 3, that kind of thing, the DXY, the strength of the dollar, and then move on into going straight on into altcoins. I usually knock off 1 or 2 that caught my attention today for some reason, and then whatever you guys want to go over. Well, that's kind of the format that seems to be working, trying to stick to. As long as I can remember to turn this microphone off, we should be good. All right, so let's take a look at this. We can so here's our line that we lost on total 3. That kind of sucked. I was just bragging about how it was holding support and had a chance to go up, but she got rejected there at the 1.14. We're coming down now. All we can do is hope for no more of a dump than down to somewhere in this area, about 962 billion. So that's losing about 40 to 50 billion dollars. And if it wants to come back down and retest these areas, we're losing about almost $1 billion out of this market, possibly over this next week, just depending on what's going on, right? One of the things we need to take a good look at is Bitcoin dominance, because she's finding support over here behind my sexy little red dress dancer there. She's finding support on this green line, and that's not good for altcoins whatsoever. Never. That's not good. That's just not good. We're hoping maybe this is making a rising wedge, or bear flag pattern to break to the downside. That's what most people are counting on, because a lot of people really got into this altcoin calling season early, and I think I'm one of the few channels that were cautioning against that and making the argument that that Bitcoin dominant look bullish, like she want to try to go back up there and maybe take off. And she does. I'm just saying, she does. She do. Right behind my big fat turkey head is the dollar, which is going up, and that's not good for risk on assets, which includes crypto. So that's also, China is finding a way to strengthen our dollar, is what I'm hearing from the nerdy people that know that stuff. It's kind of a back-axe way to make things harder over here, as if they beef up our dollar, because Trump actually wants our dollar to go down, and the dollar going down is good for our tech stops and on risk things. We need dollar strength to go down. Hopefully Trump do something, kick the dollar's butt, make it not as strong again. Print out about another no, don't print out no more. Good Lord, don't print out no more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take us to the newsroom, if you do not mind. Check out and see the juicy gossip on crypto today, dude. Sean, you need to take us to the room. Sean. Hey, we finally made it. Maybe on time next time. All right, so what's happened in the last 12 hours with crypto? Well, Bitcoin touched below 100,000 again. The crypto market has experienced a major drop as liquidity flows into Melania. Melania Trump, First Lady of the United States under U.S. President Trump, announced the issuance of $Melania. Since then, Melania token has exploded to reach a fully diluted valuation of $14 billion. Well, this is why your altcoins are dumping, people. Don't hate the players, hate the game. Trump's WLFI continues to buy Ethereum, buying 14,403 ETH, worth about $48 million in the last 12 hours. Think you know something? Trump's WLFI token sale is now complete. I was looking for that. But they've announced an additional 5% token sale. Previously, Justin had purchased 30 million worth of WLFI, and today he purchased another 15 million worth. I'm not aware of it being on exchanges. I couldn't find anything about it. Maybe it happened today. According to Eric Trump, tomorrow World Liberty Fi is going to do something with the ETH they are buying. Looks like they are going to announce something tomorrow. So, Ethereum. SEC Chairman Gary Gensler eventually resigned at a staff meeting. I don't have my hand clappy thingies, but if I did, oh my gosh, we will do that when we get back. I'm going to read that one more time. That's just worth saying again. SEC Chairman Gary Gensler officially resigned at a staff meeting. This may be the last time that I get to do this little commercial. Will you guys please bear with me for one moment? Do we have it? Is it not there? It'd be helpful if you kind of did this stuff ahead of time. This is my tribute to Gary Gensler.
Gary was a man who thought he could do crypto sharing at the SEC. Gary fooled us all. We thought he was a hero teaching blockchain at MIT. Well, get back, Lord, get back and leave crypto alone. Get back, Lord, get back and leave crypto alone. Get back, Gary.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button,
We do have clappy clappies.
thank you very
I didn't know I had. We're not on the same screen, Sean. You took us off the new screen, Sean.
Come on.
That's not the new screen, Sean. Oh my God, Habib, can you take the wheel? Jesus, somebody. Hello, people. How's it going? Catchy tune, right? It's gonna be on our album coming out next spring or this spring. Yeah. All right. So, SEC Chairman Gary Gensler officially resigned at the staff meeting. USDC, 250 million USDC were nearly minted at the USDC Treasury. Oh, well, that means somebody wants to buy something. Wonder what they want to buy. Is it Trump coin or Melania coin, or is it Bitcoin? Because it needs to be Bitcoin for real. HNT, the SEC has filed a lawsuit against HNT developer Nova Labs, alleging that it defrauded customers in violation of federal securities regulations. The Helium Network token is under fire, so with mobile and all of those. That was our little turd left in the toilet when Gary Gensler left the office today. Noel's team tweeted that they are preparing to announce a rebranding proposal. It's likely including something about AI agent. And that is our gorgeous news tonight from Layer GG. John, can you take us back? Can you get that off? Okay. I have to walk him through this because he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. John, okay, now you can hit the button. Oh, look! You did it! Awesome. Was that a UFO?
Thank you very much.
I thought I saw a UFO. Everybody's saying that nowadays. That don't mean anything. Now everybody sees them. Can't be special anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a look at a few altcoins. If you don't mind, take a look at S-Coin because it's being acting like an S-Coin. Phantom, what used to be cool to change to S-Coin. I was wondering, that sounds like a shit coin. And now it's acting like one. So you are what you know. You're living up to your name, ain't you? What the hell? Are you not going to give it to me as S? Have they not officially did it now? What the? I guess we gotta go with Phantom, FTM. All right, so Phantom still sucks right now. Why are you sucking, Phantom? Why? Can I get a exchange that maybe I'm familiar with? Like, where's CoinEX? Oh my goodness, we gotta go all the way. He's all typing all the way out. Let's just go with no, you're not. You don't have a good history there. Binance would be a good place for a good history. And this is what we do all night. We just talk to ourselves in front of everybody, and oh my God, that did not come out right. One more time, people. We're having a boomer moment, and you get to witness it. You get to witness it live here on the Road Dog Crypto channel. I'm so about to lose my patience here. Here we go. No, that's an index. I don't want an index. Phantom, that's Binance US. Screw it. We're going to Binance US. Phantom, what the hell are you doing? I mean, for real. You did good. You went up to $1.47 a few weeks ago, several weeks ago, back in December, right? The 1st of December, you pumped up nice and good. Now you're falling back. You're at 54 cents, man. You're getting scary territory. We're on the weekly chart here. 100 moving average. That's the last moving average we got because it hasn't got enough candles on this chart to print out a 200. That's why I want price history. believe you're doing this to me. I can't believe you're doing this to me. I don't want the index. I don't want the index. I'm going with Bitstamp. Screw you. You're no better. All right. Anyway, let's figure out, shall we? Swing high, just swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. Okay. Hopefully on this weekly we will get some support about right where we are. You need this. Here's what I like. The weekly chart, 9 moving average, nowhere near close to crossing anything. Nowhere near to touching anything, meaning that we got a good chance to come back up to here at 94 cents. I can see a possibility of a snapback coming on this little guy. Let's go down a smaller time frame. Here on the 3-day, we're at the 200 moving average, which is crossing over the 360. I think we got something here. Hopefully the 786 is our bottom area. We may stick around here for a minute because the 9's starting to cross the 50 and it's being a little, you know, doing that thing. So zooming out, what we got here overall. Is that a candle body? Let me go with those just to kind of. It looks like we got a nice opening broadening wedge pattern when we zoom out to where it really matters. With possibly a little deviation here. Now we lost that and that sucks, but if this holds, maybe we got a deviation when that's what we're not confirming yet. Technically, we could come all the way back down here to 41 cents and touch the bottom of this line. That would suck. Don't do it. Here on the daily, we got the old 800 and Miss Lucy herself just sitting right up there talking the price. You know, if we're dropping, Lucy's got something to say on it somewhere. Well, they had old devil girl. Dang devil girl. Stop making my bags droop. I don't want droopy bags. The daily still looks like it's got a little bit more momentum to go down according to Market Cipher. Not pleased about that. Let's check out the 4-hour below the 9 moving average. Oh my gosh, are you actually going to? You need to level out here. Any sign that you're leveling out, maybe here on the 15-minute, but it's too early to tell. A little glimmer of hope here. Phantom hanging around 54 cents might be one to look at. Respecting the old trend line, except for there, means you made it weak. But you didn't touch it here. I take that as a hopeful sign. That's a weak sign, but it's a weak ass hopeful sign. We've got a weak ass hopeful sign right there, ladies and gentlemen. He also lost this guy here, so that kind of sucky sucks and come right up there and get rejected. I think she's going to hang out here for a little while, so you could DCA into Phantom at its juicy low prices because she can get up to $3 again. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Or more. And this pattern that we're in, we usually bounce off bottoms and a lot of times go and touch that top again. Top's hanging around 180 somewhere through there. All right, another one I want to take a look at real quick is Nakamoto Games because she got hit, so she might be in a good place to start pick. Oh, you lost. Well, you lost a main trend line, but you got wiggle room on it. All right, we hit a target over here from measure move 166. You went actually up to 177, and then here we are now. Not there, far from there, very, very far from there. You can make some X's on this if we just get back up to where we were, right? Make 150% gains if we can do that. We haven't made a lower low just yet, so let's put a line there at 60 cents. She is at 66 cents. Man, I don't think my last position was on spot margin was that juicy when I moved everything over. Yeah, I moved everything over here and built up my bag all through these prices. So you're getting into some very possibly scary, nervous territory. No matter how I draw you, you're breaking a trend line. Let's go with I'm just going to put it on the weekly here. Nakamoto Games, what are you up to, baby? What are you up to? Tell me that ain't some funky harmonic pattern taking us down to some godforsaken cheap-ass price. This is normally a good project. I like this one. It's one I was looking forward to keeping in this market. And I'm gonna have to take care on this one. Start having to look at me positions here. We're on the weekly. MACD is not looking all beautiful on that one. What are we looking like over here? You're not going to tell me anything. We don't have a bottom. RSI is at 36. That's pretty low. So I'm looking for her to come down, retest the bottom here. Maybe double bottom, about 60. Hopefully that's what she does. If not, we may be looking at dropping back to 40 cents there. Please don't do that. Please don't do that to my bags. Dang it, Melania. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming back to the chat to see you guys. All right. Holiday, markets are closed. I have a feeling. So we get the real probably on Tuesday, the 21st. I don't know. Who knows what we'll see tomorrow. Is that a bull flag on Trump coin? I'm sure that we will probably take a look at Trump coin. Let me go ahead and take the request here. Hyman Awadi says, Tia, please. Why, my pleasure. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Super chats get we get priority.
All right. Yes.
It could be the bottom. It could be. I got the weekly. This is the weekly chart. I mean, it's been that area has been holding for a while. It's in my buy zone that I've got there on the smaller time frame. I don't know if that's relevant or not. Let me take that line off. 9 over the 21 doesn't look like it's in danger of crossing. It looks like we could actually come back over there. What this? It goes back to December. Let me clear all. Let's go to the daily and see what I had. Areas. If we break out of this area, to be looking up there. That these lines are still good. So swing high to swing low. That's what this line is. I need to color it red. Oh, you didn't. No, you didn't do a full double bottom. Her candle. Let's see, I'm on the 1 hour here. Let me get rid of this green box. This is the buy zone, but there's a Fibonacci area right here. The 886, it's a deep retracement. She wicked below it, but the candle bodies appear to be holding pretty well right here. I'm putting it on these candles, you can see it. If we can regain that, this may very well be the bottom. It's got a good chance to be your higher low. You did get the 9 crossing the 21 on this one, smaller time frame. So she'll probably hang around here for a while. I'd say it will probably a lot like what we saw over here, where it just pretty much, I mean, it had a few up days and a lot of more down days, but what we got in January. So how many hours? Hung around about 8 or 10 hours over there. So we may see most of we're on the 1 hour chart right now. So might have a little while down here in this area before we get a reaction from there, but it's a good place for us to bounce. It is. You made a higher high than you did over here, and so far it's a higher low. So still technically in an uptrend until we actually break this little level here, which we haven't. That would be one sign saying, uh-oh. So if I can draw a line from the bottom here. Where is it? This is my Nets chart. And that's at 4:30, right around 4:30, 431, 432 in that area. If we get below that, then we'll probably might go a little bit lower, and then we'll try to retrace a little bit and rebound, and that would be the time to do anything, unload if that was on your mind. I don't think anybody should unload at the bottom. I think this is the place to be accumulating for the bigger moves. You probably won't get a chance to buy this low again because they haven't been that many chances in the history of it. At least on the 1 hour. I think I'm sleepy. This is Tia. Oh my gosh, can we finally get over there? So yeah, it's gotten down to 374, but that was in September. So I mean, that area is possible if we end up getting a bigger dump for some reason, that we might bottom out. There could be some lower areas, but right now, yeah, she could be. I see some signs on the moving averages, though. They're just saying, give her a little time. Give her a little time. A DCA strategy through here would be good. All right. Let me come back to the chat. And where's my little marker? My marker. There it is. There it is. There it is. All right. So, got a request for Gala from MG Motorsport. We did Tia. Chris Klein. Sin says, bye, Felicia. You could call the album Footloose. I'm pretty sure that hasn't been used before. I like that. Footloose. I see the dollars coming to swarming in. King Hell, I could have sworn I bought all my alts at the bottoms. I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're feeling there. I'm like, oh, we're back here again. Yay. Well, the portfolio goes up, the portfolio goes down, the portfolio goes up, and then it goes down. You just think that if it went up and you just scooped everything off there, maybe that would work. Well, then you come down and then you throw it back in. Maybe that's what I'm just not doing. I'm not scooping it all off the top. Hard to sell that Bitcoin though. Andy on ETH. Duality Crypto. Does that show up on the... there's Sean. Saul to the Lana. Roguelite says, how about airdrop? We can do that. That turkey is kicking in. All right, let's take a look at Gala Games. Did it take a hit too? Oh, snap. We're back down to... Where'd you go? 3 cents again? Well, at least you didn't go below 3 cents. Get back to 2 cent area because that kind of sucked. Daily time frame. That looks normal. All right, so here on the daily, you got your major time frames, 800 and 300. They're in good positions. 600's below the 800, and that, I mean, she's working. They're working on crossing or getting together. But it's the 200 below all of them that's kind of a little weighting us down a little bit. We could actually come back and touch that 200, about 2.6 cents. That could happen, or we could just keep finding support here. We've made higher lows so far, so there's no reason to get too scared. Just, well, maybe. Maybe there is. Or at least touch these areas down here at Lucy, about 3 cents. Can we get to 2? We could get there. We could definitely get there. They got the 9 moving average rolling over beneath the 21. So you got 50, 21, 9. That's bearish. We broke past the 100, and so we don't have any support there. So usually when you lose the 200, you're starting to target or lose the 100, you may target the 200. General rule of thumb for the moving average, 5 moving average strategy there. $786 fib retracements coming down there, and that's a great place to bottom out. Give it an honorable mention down here at the 886 just in case there's a big dump coming, because we're still in January for Bitcoin, and we talked about this last night. January is an uppy down month on the 4-year cycle. And I know the talk is good, but remember, our talk in October was good too, but most of that month it felt awful. Horrible, and then when toward the end it started getting better. It's supposed to note. Then November started out awesome, and then it started turning sour on us. We got all so I mean, January and February and March are typically good months, but they got their downs in them too normally. But January more so than the rest of them in Bitcoin's history. With the fluctuations in price. This trend line says we could see 19 cents or 0.19 right at 2 cents out of Gala. 2.3 cents is a deeper retracement. 2.7, 2.8 is where I hope that she bounces off of, just to kind of retest this area over here. That would be nice. 200 moving average, catching on the daily. You could wick below it, so it wicks below it a little bit over here. It comes out okay. Let's take a look at Andy on ETH. Mexi's got Andy on ETH. Oh, you broke your trend line, and it's a bearish pattern, but they're fun to play until they decide to break. The good news is I found, my personal opinion, not according to Kozakowski, but my personal experience on this is that when they do break, they don't come down that far. They really don't. It's not a horrible pattern, and besides, you made a higher high over here, so the possibilities of making a lower low than what you had over here is not as likely. So you lost to 786. Shame on you. Shame on you. You lost to 786. Well, honey, we got hope for you to catch you over here at this 886. So looks like some altcoins are getting some 886 retracements. That seems to be a theme that's occurring right now. So could we, I'm on the daily chart by the way here. So the daily says maybe 0.000091 area. Well, let's take her down to, and of course, our indicators are, they're feeling kind of bearish, but let me say this, on the daily, they're bearish, but look, man, you retesting that 30 area. The rule of thumb is that, bouncing off the 30 or coming back out, and especially breaking that 30, when you dip below it and break out of it, that's your official buy signal in RSI for whatever time frame you're on. And you may not even break below it, you might just, you might be bouncing here. Maybe. So we're at good areas, even on the indicators on the bigger time frames, the daily, that we're in bottom areas for some of these. Some of the indicators have not shown it just yet, like Market Cipher, not yet printing, not even close to printing a green dot. So we got some fluctuations, some fun to have there. 4 hour, still working us below the 9 moving average, so you suck. 1 hour trying to flirt with that 9 moving average. There you go, make your move, baby. Throw that big old wick right over that 9. Just lay it right over there. You can do it. You got some bullish divergence on the 1 hour, so that's hopeful. Still haven't touched this area down here. You have not touched this area. You might. Does that look like a high heel, a stiletto? That's a bit, or is it a pump? It might be a little pump shoe or something. Well, you got a big arch going out of there. You got some bullish divergence here on the 1 hour, and that's hopeful. I see it coming in on this RSI, where the bottoms of it are pointing toward the upside. Leaning to the upside. Do we have our visual? I got a stupid ass visual. I think I'm gonna just replace it with the normal one. I thought this would be easy to remember. I don't, because Divergence can be tricky to learn. So I thought, oh, I got a new mnemonic. Your regular ones are the bow ties, and your hidden ones are the little diamonds, because diamonds are hidden in the ground, and bow ties are, I don't know, whatever. It looks like a bow tie. I've not gotten any feedback on that, so I don't think it's very helpful. But anyway, this would be that bow tie type of Divergence. And that can signal a change of trend, so possibly getting a higher high could be coming here. So that's what we want to see. We'll draw us a nice little trend line right over here to identify the channel that we're in. We might just bump up and down it. Might come up here, get rejected, and then get up there. I don't know, but that's our hopeful sign here. That is your daily dose of hopium here on the 1 hour. Hopium. Sean? Our hopium is broken. What happened to the hopium? Sean? Oh man, the hopium's broken. Does anything else work? Well, that works. Why does the hopium not work? Somebody stole all the hopium. That worked. We lost the signal. We've lost the signal. The charts have went offline. Oh, no, we're getting something. Just a little sunspot or something, maybe, with all the snow. All right, my bad. Let me come back to the chat real quick. Thank you guys. Hey, Roguelide, how's it going? Thank you for the super chat. Well, the hand claps work. Thank you very much, Mom. Thank you, my friend. Let me see what you guys have been talking about. I'm trying to be more active into the chat, more engaging. Tassar, ow! Yo, I see you live. Good Trump vid. Glad to see this live. Hey, glad to have you here. Thanks for hanging out. Obviously, it's Melania. I'm surprised we haven't looked at that already. I must have really got sidetracked. We got Gala all the way. We did Andy. That was Andy. Okay. Didn't realize there was a new Sean emoji until now. Yeah. Spot opened up. I think the more people that join or something, the more emojis I can put on there. I got a huge bag of Gala. I wonder what his top will be. I hope it's a lot. I hope it goes to $1. Chainlink seems to be doing pretty decent, giving my portfolio a hope. It's been holding strong, and that's interesting. I'm not sure if Trump bought, I don't know if World Liberty Finance bought some of that or not. I can't remember. It seems like it. Seems like I'm thinking they did, but I really can't remember. What crypto day Trump dump was crazy. What a crypto day Trump dump was crazy. It was crazy. It is crazy. Bobby Yaz, Road Dog, Dog Bag. Sin says he knows a good hopium dealer. I need one because my hopium's busted. Why are you not working? I mean, for real. Hopium? You should be working. So weird. Anyway, I'm out of hopium. Please explain the bow tie diamond again, says Bobby. Yes, I will do that. Well, now I can't put my cursor over it because it doesn't show, but if we were to go someplace where I have no lines, is that when you have price action? Oh snap! I wasn't trying to do that. This will just take just a minute. If you got price action that is working its way down, but your RSI is kind of working its way up. If you're measuring for bullish divergence, you always put your lines underneath. Therefore, I put that over on the left side where it's got the little bull. So if you're looking for bullish divergence, it's over. Actually, I can't. Wait, is it? Yeah. Wow, I bet I could do this. Does this work? Yeah, see the little. Oh, you won't go past that. You suck. You see the little bull? All right there. Yeah. So anything on this left-hand side is the bullish, and the right side's got the bear. So that's how you do the bears. And we'll get to that in just a second. You take a measure on it different. But if it looks like this, and then that's the bow tie kind. That's the regular kind. That's the kind that says, hey, you should be working on a trend change here. That's what that means. And so that's your strong divergence. Now, let me explain this really quickly, if you don't mind. 24 people hanging out with me. We may have lost a few, but I started as a teaching channel. I will continue as a teaching channel. However, let's say if, your price is going up, everything looks awesome, but your RSI is coming to the downside. Well, your price is moving up, but your RSI is getting weak. Your relative strength is getting weak. Measuring on the other side, and then you got where are you? Yeah, I got this one on the bottom. So the first instant was the one on the top. That's a regular one. Second was the one on the bottom, and that's how you do bullish divergence. Now, bearish divergence is a different story. We have to go back over here. Bearish divergence. That's when you got price going up. We're going to the moon. And also your RSI is going down. You measure these from the top if you're looking for bearish divergence. And there are some times, especially when you're learning this, but this is the same as bullish divergence, the hidden kind. Sometimes it can be. Most of the time it's not. You'll see variations where you won't get that. Maybe the price is, you got something, maybe this one dropped down, and then, if you were to draw it, it would come out straight, right? But sometimes it does, and that will be confusing. And my answer to that is to always give the regular divergence. Give it. It trumps it. It's got more power. Go with that one. Regular divergence is always stronger than the hidden type. All right, in our other instances, well, price is going down. Oh man. But the RSI, at least on the bottom, seems to have a little bit of an upswing. So from the tops, it goes down. And from the tops, I did it on the moment. And from the tops on this one, it goes up. And then that is your hidden bearish divergence. It's the weaker form of bearish divergence. Since on the other side, oh snap. I know. No, I can't do it. They won't do it. I can't point to it. It's on the other side. But that is a short little synopsis of bullish divergence and how I explain it and how it relates to my chart. Thanks for asking. Let's take a look at Solana. 26 people hanging out with me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Indicators are getting tired. It looks like she's getting ready to print a red dot here. The momentum wave. Stochastics are headed to the downside. We're on the daily chart for Solana. MACD still looks okay. She's a lagging indicator though. Our RSI though has on the daily given a sell signal right here. Probably did it yesterday. When it broke below the 70% area here, the 70 line. Once you broke below that, that was technically a sell signal. And we could say it dropped down to about 43 on Solana. I can't imagine Solana getting a dump. So is there something else that we might be missing? Maybe right here. Maybe we'll bounce back up. With bullish news and Melania Trump trading and people selling out Trump to go for Melania or whatever's going on, maybe we can bounce back up and get above that. That's a scenario we could be looking at. Could be finding support here. So it's not all totally bearish just right off if we find some support. Might give us a few more days of take some more profits on Solana. Or maybe she'll get up here and just go crazy and start turning green up there. And probably looking about $300 Solana there. So we have not we got this one. I didn't draw a line on it, and we actually went a little bit above it, but that 288 area, I'll go ahead and draw my line that I did not put there before. These guys have been hit 219, 230. Let's see, smaller time frames. How did they? You didn't even react to that. Wow, you just blasted through it. You coming back to it though, ain't you? Ain't you? So that 288 area that we had up here, 886 retracements, what it is. We didn't make it up to the 300 or the 319 area, but those are still up there. Let me put you there. 307 and 321, 320, whatever. So this area over here, it's likely to where we're going to retest where we broke out of, or possibly even down here to retest this one. That would suck. That would suck. It's a great time to pull out the old fibs and see what the fibs say. Hello, Fibby. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. It only works when you say the magic words. It also agrees we're going to take this little line, put you right down here at the 360 moving average and see what happens. 618 retracement could be in order if we continue being bearish. I'd like to point attention that the 9 has not crossed the 21 yet. We could easily recover from here, just bouncing off the 0.5. I'll draw a few trend lines to help guide us through this event. And it looks like you're working on losing this one, Solana. 4 hour. If we close a candle body or open a candle below this line, then do expect this. If we do not open a candle below it, if we whip back up here, especially if we close above it, meaning the candle looks like this over here. What does it look like on the regular candles? Pretty much the same thing. So we get a body inside here, then we might just be bouncing off a bottom, and that was your chance to buy Solana on the cheaps. She went down to 230 before. And if we come to the 1 hour, just to kind of get some of the dirty gossip, what might be going on, we saw a green dot there, a market cipher right here. Stochastic to the upside. So the 1 hour is looking kind of nice. Like maybe, yeah, I kind of like that idea of finding support down here. Trying to get it back above that trend line. So on the 1 hour, you open a candle above there. You're probably safer. Getting above the 9 moving average would be the other confirmation that I would look for. That's the main one I would look for. To be a little bit more of a conservative degen, you wait for price to get above the non-moving average and above that trend line. If you're full on degen, you probably already in, just because we said Solana. So the mileage of your degen will vary. Are we gonna break out? You trying really hard to break out right here. She's above the non-moving average on the 15, so bouncing off our 360. Looking like she wants to try to do something here, Solana. Make a comeback. They dumped her down, and I did. Wow, how much are you? 240? Did I get some of you? I had a limit order. I had a limit order there. All right, we got Solana. Let's take a look at XRP. Nice little bounce here on the 50-minute time frame. Oh, look, did you come to nail our target? Oh my gosh. Well, you know what that means. So it came, and so she came. We saw, we kicked ass. We have to do this for the algorithm, folks. It's apparently how YouTube channels grow is doing this and bragging about it. So, whoops, I get something on my screen. Can't make sure it comes out right. Whoops. Let me get clear the screen for the vanity moment. Guess I should take a picture of it too, huh? Nailed it! Nailed it. And there we go. The YouTube algorithm AI will pick up on that, and maybe we'll get some more viewers getting in here. I will act like a monkey on TV for views. Why, of course I will. You're looking at a freaking turkey, for gosh sakes. A very handsome turkey, if I might add. The most handsome turkey. Broadcasting 10 o'clock p.m. on Crypto tonight. Dare I say the most accurate channel broadcasting right now, 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. now. The rest of them wanted to chase some flags, from what I understand. To the upside. It was going to the moon this morning, but it didn't happen. What happened? What happened to your moon call? Here we go. No. Oh, snap. Well, I didn't have it drawn like that. So we'll just go over here to the Degen area. This is the free trading area here. But they're all free. There's just two. There is just two. There's the lounge. It has the TradingView bot and the dolphin that's attacking somebody there, and also the little tasty lampshade. And then we got this area, which now I can't. Where's the vanity wall? Right here, the vanity wall. That's what we're looking for. This is XRP. Nailed it. We pounded bottom. Pounded that bottom. We smacked it. Well, there we go. Groovy. All right, so we got a 382 Fibonacci retracement is what we got. Let me double check on this, make sure I wasn't, drinking apple water or something crazy that night. Was that line there before? Did I screw that up? I guess you were. All right. Let me do a little double checking here on XRP, but I believe. Haha. He said think, believe, feel, and I feel. I think and I believe and I feel because I am human after all. No, that is not the 382. I just made a green. Oh no. Oh, did we do from here? Okay, I see you. Did you? Okay, I got you. You went deep. You went deep. That was too deep, actually. I'm just saying that was too deep. Or unless we went down here. Maybe we should. If you went all the way down to the very bottom, you would have nailed. Oh, son of a gun. Had I pulled my Fibonacci from the very bottom, like you normally should. I was pulling, I think, from impulse moves is my idea, trying to catch the impulse move. But pulling from the very bottom to the very top, swing low to swing high, even though there were some swings in there, it nailed it. It nailed it better than I nailed it. It nailed it perfectly, like a fib should. Boom, boom! Look at that. That's amazing. I didn't do it, but I coulda, woulda, shoulda. I coulda, woulda, shoulda done it. Yeah. I coulda, woulda, shoulda. Well, coulda, woulda, shoulda, never did anything, but let's take let's get our target from this because it's juicy. It's a juicy target. You want to know what it is? It's crazy. It's this one. We already got it. Oh, but we need to adjust it. It's different now. Oh man, I gotta adjust my target. I'm sorry. Our new target's only going to be 433, no more, just 433 or 432.83 technically. Let's move you down. Let's move you down just a wee bit. So 432 would be a great place. That's where we could go based on price action, swing highs to swing lows, and the Fibonacci strategy. I should have went on the bigger time frame. That would have made that so much easier. Oh, gosh darn it, I didn't know it's on the small time frame. It does not matter what time frame that you are on when you use the Fibonacci. So if we are making a flag, it is very possible that could be a flag. We'll also take this into consideration here. I looked at a very much bigger move. I can still use that same tactic here from this bottom, and that may have been what I was looking at. I marked it wrong if I was. At your 0.5. And not a perfect 0.5 either, I might say. You could probably hit the old gym. Oh man. Oh man. We gotta drink out the other thing. I don't want to. I'm gonna use extensions.
to get me a twofer right here. Just a little, I want to beef her up a little bit. I'll give them one higher target that we might actually, just in case it gets a little too bullish. This one's on the table, could be on the table, could be on the table, could be on the table. That could be. Ain't nobody ball on you. For real, for real. I expect to see some form of price action at these other targets there too, but for some nice bigger targets, 454 and 431 look really good. And I gotta make a note here so I remember how this was. Okay, I put a 2 in there. Well, that will tell me. Hopefully. Unless I keep having boomer moments. So 371, 384 could be coming. Let me just do a few more little calculations here. Another area we might see price mess with right there. 356. Did we do that recently? Did we do that recently? I may have to zoom out. I might be able to zoom out and do this easier. There we go. We already did that. We already did that. It's no surprise that we are getting rejected over here at the 1414 area. Not finding that surprising at all. Still stick with that. Yeah. So if we come down, maybe 270, maybe 285, we should be hopefully bouncing at 285. That would be awesome. That would be gorgeous and cool. We bounce right here. If not, 270. But she looks like she's hopeful. Take a quick look at Doge. The Doge. Oh no, Doge, you lost it. You lost it, baby. What'd you lose? What are we looking at here? We got a lot of lines on this chart. 4 hour 200 moving average. We seem to be testing that. 50's on the 100. That looks pretty cool. That looks doable. So if you're looking for a messed up head and inverted head and shoulders to the upside, I mean, technically, I guess it could be. Looks a lot like a symmetrical triangle kind of shape to me, and I'm not surprised if you get this out of a symmetrical triangle. Can you see the symmetrical triangle kind of shape? If you squint your eyes and tilt your head and lean sideways, I'll help you see it. And it did a pretty decent job of filling up that. That's one thing that you want to look for in the symmetrical triangle. She came in from the top, and they are known as continuation patterns, but they can do whatever the hell they want to. I don't trust them a lick. They like to do something I call the rabbit run, which is, I think you're getting a taste of it right now, where you break to the upside, you come back to the downside, you might even do this and that and that and this and that. They just kind of range, is what I've found. So Xing them out kind of helps. That might be. We'll follow that. She's also, the bigger idea is that we're in a channel. So coming down to the bottom of the channel, let's do that. But you did lose this, so down we could be going. We might see 33 cents, or we might just bounce from where we are right now. Here on the 4 hour chart for Dogecoin. Where are you bouncing off of? Yeah, you could be, you back up above here though. Here's your 618s right here. So chance to hold that, especially since we recovered there. 4 hour. That's looking better. If not, let's look at this area. Oh snap! Masha sizzle. This little guy right here. 33, right under 34 cents. If this area doesn't hold, it's got a good chance to hold. It really does have a good chance to hold. Good chance to hold right here at 35, 36 cents is where we at. Let's see if we can bounce back up and let this be our higher low. To the upside. We have not looked at Melania. Let's take a look at Melania. Where do we find Melania? Because, hey, have you guys been having trouble with Solana, like the Jupiter DEX and Radium DEX? Because I couldn't get, I've been having trouble getting things to go through. With Trump Coin and Melania didn't happen when I tried it. Well, here's the official Trump since we got it on the original thing that we started looking at. Let's take it down to a 15-minute, get some of that noise out. Look at what we got. Yeah, when we were, so we're, when was this? Are we on the 15-minute? So this was today. She came back and retested the breakout area from way back here. Or that would count. See this little guy right here? Here's the breakout area, technically 27, but maybe it was like 27. I don't know. That don't look too happy. You need to turn around, mister. You need to turn around. You're above the 9, so we're good on this time frame. So this is what we had over here, and then I quit following it over here. Well, let's continue with these ideas. You suck. What did you do? Carry you over. You are now acting as resistance, so there's that trend line. Going to make you a big red line now. We'll get to Melania. Oh shoot! Let's just clear it out. Just clear it. Just clear it. We're on the 15-minute. I want to go to a bigger time frame. Let's go to a. Oh, that's too big. Let's go to a 1 hour. Okay. So we got the 50 moving average starting to show up, and looks like we've probably been bouncing off of it for support. Okay, so here, resistance. We need to break back above that and make a bear trap. That would be awesome. Or we could just barely retest it and drop down because the measure moved. Oh my God, the measure moved. I'm gonna fib it. That's not it. Oh, you did draw a line. Cool. Okay, what we got? You got to get above this. Wait, snap. Why you keep doing that? Stop doing that. Something's got the turkey's tongue. He's not talking. Oh my God, you got way too many on there. What the hell? All right, Trump coin. We need to get past this $47 area. We're in danger of actually coming down to these lower areas. For whatever reason, whales selling that already made their money, but they could drive it back down to that $20 area. Maybe even down as low as $11 or $12, and that's not really what anybody wants to hear, but we're below the trend line here. Just on the 1 hour time frame. Below the non-moving average, and then but if we can reclaim it, or maybe if we come down here at 31 and bounce from there, even that could happen. The 50 moving average is here at 38, so that could be on the table. So we're about test 40, 38, $39, $40. If we can reclaim this little yellow dotted line that I want to put here, because you guys probably can't see it, it's so thin. We can close a candle above it, or open a candle above it, let's say that way. Let's get a new candle above it and above this trend line. We could see these areas at 107, possibly even 97. Now, over on, where are you? Did you guys pump up today too? Okay, on this chart, it got up to 105. Oh, that's cool. This is on Dex Tools for where? On my Solana wallet, I didn't see it get up that high. On the CoinEx, I saw it get up to $99. And when I saw that, and then I looked at my wallet, Phantom wallet, and I saw it was still like, I don't know, 70 or something. I was like, oh, that's an arbitrage or something. Something's not right. And I was like, well, there's too much of a difference between prices. So I took some profits there, which helped me bag some more Trump. Of course, we dropped from where I bagged some more at. So I layered it in, but she soaked it all up. So I was able to grow my Trump back because of that, because I sold up there. I didn't sell enough, though. I wish I'd sold more. You always do in the past. Otherwise, I took more profits. Oh, no, it not. That was my line. It didn't. But on CoinEx, it did. It did spike up to $99 on CoinEx. So well, that's what I did. I took advantage of that. So you didn't spike up there. The highest that you got today was 76. Okay. And that makes sense. So there was a deviation on the exchanges where they were just getting overly bullish. And I saw that difference, and that is probably something that you want to park in the back of your mind, as if you're seeing the prices on a DEX like this, and maybe this new coin on the exchanges. If there's a big deviation in price, that's called arbitrage. And supposedly, high frequency traders take advantage of that, or some of these more elaborate things. I don't know. I think it's too risky. But the principle would be that, I could take the coins off my wallet, send it to the exchange, and sell it at a higher price. Only by the time that happens, you probably lost that price. Arbitrage, they kind of keep balances on different exchanges and make the difference up in a weird kind of way. It's a convoluted thing. Some people really like it though, but I'm like, yeah, it's too much work. I'd rather swing trade or position trade or something. But yeah, if you see a deviation in the price of what you have on your DEXs and on the exchanges or between different exchanges, it's a good sign. And maybe the market's a little bit too heated or something. A good time to maybe take advantage of that higher price. I'll throw that bit of wisdom out there. Let's see if we can find Melania. We just did a number on Trump. I guess I should post this idea. Go to the trade setups over here. I forgot to. I should have been posting them all. I didn't. Trump 1 hour. New target areas. All right. And we're going to try to take a look at Melania. And there are so many, some of them are, they're just copycats, and this one's got a different ad. No, it's got the same address, okay. That one's a copycat. So Melania, she's come down. She was up about $11 or $12. I was looking at her earlier. She's got a little bit of a pullback. It's come down in smaller time frames. We'll get nitty gritty here on the, how about the 5 minute? Stochastics are topped out. RSI is still kind of low.
Okay, I kind of like that respect of the angle there. I find that interesting. Can I find another point of respect? Maybe a support resistance flip idea here. Oh, okay, I kind of like that. Okay, I think, it might have something there. Let's pull our fibs. Well, draw our trend lines and draw our lines first. Look for a breakout. Not yet. Oh man. Deck screener doing what it does again. All right, so channel idea that we could be breaking out of, getting a partial decline idea. That's what we look for before we get a channel breakout. So it looks like she might be breaking out right now. I think this is a good time to buy if you have access to buy it. What I'm seeing, I would. Just throwing that out there. That's just me though. Doesn't have to be you. Doesn't have to be you. Oh snap! Did we get another one of those? Just coming back up to our previous high here, or our previous target here. Last high, $10. Gives you a risk reward ratio of 1 to 3. That sucks ass. You can get a 3, almost a 3, or yeah, you can squeeze a 3 in, a 3 to 1 risk reward ratio to there. Let's use some advanced techniques and see what we got. A 382 support. We like that idea. That can be very profitable if it wants to do something to our benefit. 382 me, baby. 382. I'm not even in you, man. It really doesn't matter. Jeez. I mean, my goodness. From zero to hero. Oh, you didn't square. You did not square up. You did not square up. Why for you no square up, mister? And I thought I had these fibs all worked up and stuff. Alright, let's get us a few little targets here. $618's coming in at the same area we were just eyeballing. There we go. See if we can get these targets up there. It's got a chance to find support here. I hope it does. If it does not, then she could be coming down, and that would kind of suck. Well, we'll kind of suck a little bit. Price targets, where you hanging out, baby? Where you hanging out, price targets? Right here you are. Price level. Boom. And boom. We'll put these. What happened there? So Melania here on, what are we? 5 minute chart. 5 minute Melania chart. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Melania. 5 minute chart for Degens. guys. Let me come over to the chat, see what you guys have been talking about over here. Yeah, thank you, Broket. Oh, he says RTR. See, we did Link, we did Melania, did XRP and Doge. Disclosure Crypto, good to see you. You got Gary, or Gary, however it's pronounced. Can you explain Trumpet's divergence? I don't think I can. Adil Sabir, what's up, brother? Can you have a look at Melania? Hopefully we just satisfied that. Are you able to TA Doge? I think I'm late to the chat. We did that one too earlier. Okay, so hopefully you were here during that. Mr. Rodriguez, thank you for hanging out. Apparently been some issues with Solana network with all the Trump hike. Things stopped working for a bit. You know, I was thinking earlier today that that's a good test of the network with all this activity, but at least it didn't go down. Well, I mean, maybe it did, but well, no, other stuff was working. But dealing with the liquidity pools or what, I don't know. But it's a test for the network. Maybe there's still some bugs that they got to work through, but the Trump meme experience was definitely a good test in that network. So it might make people, say, maybe Solana can handle more than what we thought. I don't know. There's just some ideas there. Right, hey, dog just joined. Out in DC all day, continuously getting alerts about my bags getting lighter. What happened? I know, we call it the Trump dump, I guess. Well, Trump dump, but buy the rumor, sell the news. I'm attributing it to just your typical well behavior. So, not surprised. I think we talked about it last night. The possibility. I was one of the few channels that were talking. I'm going to brag on myself. So, well, that's not very. That doesn't show everything. You did the same thing. Just YouTube. Just the regular YouTube, not the studio, just the regular. Road Dog, Crypto. Oh, look, you showed up on the thing. All right, so. Yeah, I said one last shakedown coming or no? We talked about that possibility, and most people were really, really bullish. And there were a lot of the thumbnails for Moon Boys today. I don't know. But one thing that I do try to do mostly is on my if you haven't peeked it out, when I changed the letters to kind of reflect my sentiment on the market or the sentiment on the market. So yellow is caution, green things are looking pretty good, and red for bad days. Well, the purple and the blue, I just think they're just cool and warm, baby, cool and warm. That's my thought processes, but that's cool. But a lot of them were, kind of. Do we have any crypto channels on here? Oh, this is happening now. A flag to the upside. Oh, look, a cup and handle. I can see it right now. To the upside. Anyway, wow. So he's going later tonight. Thank you for competing. Thank you for the competition. We got 17 beautiful people. We just lost some because we're getting onto this stuff. I was just trying to look and see what the sentiment was for crypto. I'd like to see them for during the day. A lot of them were bullish. Let's try to give you a voice of warning. Be rational. The Edgelon shows. Whoops. Uh-oh. We got a super chat. Adil Sabir. Hey, $1.99. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Appreciate the analysis, bro. Keep up the good work. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you very much. That's your 5th super chat. Echelon So says, thank you for the analysis. Bugpix says, so handsome that I sub to the Turkeys OnlyFans. My man. Woohoo! Sucker. Hey, Sean, don't say that out loud. Hey, Glittery Marshmallow. Thank you for explaining the diamond bow tie in detail. Oh, you're welcome. Bobby Yes says, thank you, Road Dog. It's the draw of the line trend from the top rather than the bottom distinguishes the... It's the draw of the trend line from the top rather than the bottom that distinguishes the diamond. Yes. The diamonds deal with the bear, so you would be drawing underneath. Yes. We're on track there. Yeah. I had to make sure I was understanding what you're saying. Oh, what happened? Well, put that heart back on there. All right. Super Irradium, says Bobby Yas. All right, I'm going to cut it off here probably for some more requests because I still got to take a look at Bitcoin before we do leave. But I still got Aerodrome, Sand, Trumpist. I'll probably have to re-look at the chat for that one. AVAX, Litecoin, RTR, Gary, Super, and Radium. So let's take a look at Aerodrome. Aerodrome on Coinbase. She lost the 618. Zoom out. Block as a cup and handle to the upside. Could you be? It might be. Until you invalidated there. She might have invalidated. They're only supposed to go 66% down. That's the general rule of thumb. 2/3 of the way down. And looks like you came down a little further. It's getting questionable, but it might. She's a little pointy rather than roundy, but hey. And we're on the daily. I would expect it to be a little bit more roundy. But regardless, whether you want to see it as a cup and handle or not, it's... Got a nice trend line we're supporting there. And we come here, we go, probably did 786 from there in volts. Yeah. So that's cool. You touch there. You're above the daily 200. Oh man, that's kind of iffy. It might be. It could possibly be. It's cause you saw a cup and handle on the thing, you're gonna draw one. I can draw them too. I just try to be a little bit more picky about them. It's possible. It's possible. But you know, what the other guy won't tell you about cup and handle that I will, is that they're not technically confirmed until they break out where? They're not confirmed until they break out here. Until you get past there, your cup and handle is not confirmed. And do you know how else that you can play them? Which is never talked about. You can play them as a horizontal channel, or whatever channel you got. Boom. Let me get rid of this one because this one's probably throwing people off. But you see, you got a double bottom situation here, right? And we'll take our trend line and just put it over here. And your measure move for a cup and handle, the real measure move, is the same that exact same you would do for a channel. You put that on the top of the lip. And then once the cup and handle is confirmed, meaning that it gets above this yellow, that little line right here, 422 could be the target for a cup and handle. That's the proper way to do it, according to Tom Sukowski, and the man who also came up with the cup and handle idea, William J. O'Neill. Yeah, I know. I would rather go with what they say than what some random YouTuber who sees them everywhere says. I'm just throwing some ideas out there, or doesn't know when they invalidate, or doesn't know that it's a continuation pattern. So you need price to be coming in from the upside if you're wanting them to play out, right. There are some rules to go by, and Thomas Bukowski talks about that over on the patternsite.com. Give him a shout out if you want to learn how to trade the cup and handle and do it properly, and so you can see results instead of them not working out the way that is being taught, because a lot of times they don't work out a lot. I'm just saying, if you want to improve your experience with the cup and handle pattern, the patternsite.com will break it down for you and give you Much better information on how to do it. Look, you got to get above A for the breakouts. The measure move is from A to B. You apply that at A. That's your breakout. You apply it at the top, not on the, you're not playing. But what you see on YouTube is that people are just calling cup and handles for anything. And what it really is, what they're seeing most of the time is just a higher high. What they're seeing is price doing this, they come down, it does a higher high. It's like, it's before it finds it, or maybe it was working on finding its bottom, and all of a sudden, it's a drunken cup and handle to the upside. Well, it's a flag. It's a higher high and higher low. That's what it is. Cup and handles. Your ideal cup and handles, the lips kind of they don't exceed each other, and that's why I'm calling this one as a possible. I use the terminology possible cup and handle because she's not confirmed yet. This way, I'll never have to say here called a failed cup and handle pattern because she's not confirmed. Did not confirm. She's got to confirm. They must confirm. Where are you, text? I got to put that up here. Possible cup and handle. Cup with handle, I think is a technical term for it. Possible. 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 That's the big phrase. Possible. The ones on YouTube will tell you you're taking the move for a flag. You're playing this as a bull flag. That's what you're doing. And they put it to the wherever they think it might break out, and then there we go, going to there. And okay. And what's weird is that technically, I mean, that target can play for a flag and it can have some response, but the ideas behind it are kind of bunk. And if you get the right ideas behind it, you're going to have more luck with your patterns if you're a pattern trader. If you apply them without the guidelines, then you don't get the good results you're expecting most of the time. If you want to improve your results for pattern trading, follow the rules, the guidelines, and Pugowski has the best out there. He wrote the book on it, the Encyclopedia of Chart Patterns, right here. Well, this book will change your life. It changed my life. It costs about as much as 1 month in somebody's trading group so that you don't contribute to their Rolex payment. The real education, especially if you're a book nerd, it's my big turkey faces hiding it. I get nothing from this. It just changed my life so much that I just talk about it all the time. There you go. Well, that's what we be looking here for, airdrome. Well, yeah, I got that nice little rounded bottom. That's the first thing I would look at. And you also got this idea, and I like this idea. I like this idea a lot. The bullish megaphone pattern, because baby, we can go up there. We can do some damage. We'll put that one on the back burner because the cup and handle pattern, first cup and handle pattern I'm actually drawn and will publish here. I'll still lean with the megaphone myself. That's just me though. That's what I'd go with. But let's get that confusing piece of crap off of there. Let's change this to the right colors. And it possibly can be. Possibly. She needs to confirm. I guess I need to put that note. Let's draw a confirmation line. And I think we can just go here and put text. Well, that's kind of big. Can't miss that one. Confirmation line. However, if she loses that, ooh, baby, where are you coming down to? Let's get that scenario, because we'll come and handle the upside. Don't really think about it. There. Ooh. All right, I'll just look at the bottom of the channel and then bottom of the trend line. 886 could be an order there at 70 cents though. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw my invalidation line here too. Let's do it that way. Let's not put a target. Let's just put an invalidation line. We'll make this as a little... Put this in the student chart area too. So invalidation layer, it's the rule of thumb is 66% or less and you're invalidated. So technically, you got it right in here in this area. You got to kind of guesstimate it. So she's a little iffy, but I wouldn't freak out about a wick. I don't think. Invalidation line. All right, let's share this with that group here. This is for airdrop. Possible cup and handle pattern right there. Let's forward that over to the student chart area. All right, there we go. Look, I'm fine. I can make a decently attractive chart when I apply myself and take time. It's just we do things too fast. All right, I'm going to take a look at RTR. I don't know what that is. RTR. I guess we'll go back over here. Hey, Melania, how you doing? How you doing, baby? On the 5 minute? Are you trying to do it? Are you above the 9? Are you above the 9 moving average? Are ya? She's riding the 9. She likes to ride that 9er. Throw it to her, Trump. All right, let's back out. What are we? RTR. I was restore the Republic. Okay. Let's zoom out to a bigger time frame. It was dead for the longest until the 18th. At 11 o'clock, she started pumping it. Caught in between the 21 and the 50 and no man's land there. We need some more. Let me get some more noise here. Let's go to what about a 30? What do you look like? Yeah, I guess we'll go with a 15. Well, that's going to be a headache. Lost the trend line right here. Oh, man. How do we want to do this? Yeah. Okay. And actually, since we got that, let me, before I don't do it, yeah, it should be respecting that. Oh, you're not? Did I screw that up? Okay, now try. A little better. Unless you're losing it. Are you losing it? We're trying to gain that 9 moving average. Yeah, that angle's not really... Or are you? Oh, you're liking it there. You're doing okay here. So we lost this one too. Gaining the 9 moving average here, so maybe we can get back above this. This is just an idea. All right, we're going to break out our fibs for this one. I want to do it from here. Still below our accumulation. Oh, man. Okay, it did it. Still below our accumulation area.
So need to get above 2.3 cents before we can see any higher targets. 618's coming in right here. Where are you? Where are you, Trisleva? So we need to get above that. And we got a few little hurdles to go with RTR. This could also... well, you got a 200 moving average down here, but if we're getting above the 9's across the 21, I think it's got a chance to come back up to 2.3 cents. RTR 15 minute. All right, let's take a look at Litecoin. Oh snap! Hey, we nailed it again. That's 3 days ago. I think we already took credit for that. Nailed it again, did we? Are you losing touch? You're kind of tricky on this one right now. No, I like that. That works. Let's see if this trend line can hold. 50 moving average, also getting a little support there. I kind of like this. I think she might be at a bottom area, so it's at 117. 50 across the 200 4-hour time frame. That's good. It's like the indicators are starting to get toward a bottom area there. So let's go down to 1 hour. 1 hour is respecting the 200 moving average. So yeah, I think you're close to bottom territory here. She came down here, 300. She might come back down to this area. Might. Do this on the 1 hour time frame. So you got this angle here. You got a secondary angle going on right now that we're trying to break out of, or not trying to, but hopefully will. I really like that better. Oh, nice 618 retracement right there, darling. Right. So 153 and 159 from where we bounced here could be coming up. I like that idea. That's kind of cool. And it likes that area here too. "21 people hanging out. Thanks for being here." We're wrapping up on Litecoin right now. All right, I see it in a possible channel, although you could make other arguments that we're also in a falling, broadening wedge pattern, very bullish, 72% chance that it breaks out of the, you can see the little dotted line. I think I got too much snow on my screen. Take the snow off. So we're looking at a pattern within a pattern, but also playing the fibs for some nice targets. It's got some good signs. I think is there some bullish? There's some divergence here. Let's test out our divergence. So looking for bullish divergence.
smile. Just make it a white line. Just make it a white line. So this is swinging down. And our RSI is from the bottoms are swinging up. Therefore, if we use our little cheat sheet on the bottom of this, what do we have there? Well, this is going up. Well, this one's coming down. We got some regular bullish divergence. Yay! To the upside. We're hoping that might be a good little sign that the trend will change here, and that instead of making lower highs and lower lows, we'll start making a higher high and break back and retest this area. So, well, this one makes a nice little juicy spot right there. It sure do. That's a lot of white on this line, and we need to change the color. Let's change the colors of you. There we go. Put a little color in the screen. Oh, that's nice. We'll make you a gray line. A big, thicker green line, yeah. So that's a nice little target, 125 too. Just saying. So I do have price levels over, I mean, I got price levels here, but they're also highlighted over here. So I'm not going to make a big deal about putting all those labels here, but we'll go ahead and take a picture of this. This is the 1 hour chart. Copy you, put you over here. And oh no, I did it in the wrong place on the RTR. I gotta forward you over to chart room. Well, this is what happens. Boomer moments. Litecoin. 1 hour. That was not it. What? Oh, there it is. Okay. We're good. We got it. We're good. Let's take a look at Gary. Take a look on Kraken. Oh, she's dumping like a... Alright, we got support resistance flip here. She might be coming back down a touch. We're on the daily chart. 618. Fibonacci also coming in right there too. We'll stick with the fib. She might wick below that just a hair. 0.0097 possibly for Gary. This is the daily. Let's take a look at radium. Oh snap! You're doing good. I mean, I wish I'd bought more of you a long time ago. I just didn't. I tuned out on that one because it was so frustrating to use. I just didn't like the exchange anymore. So, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Yeah, I can't catch them all. It's doing better than I expected, though. It really is. Yeah, we'll stick with the big boys right here. So perfect. Oh, your fibs are loving it. They're matching up really nice. So she found some resistance. She's still below, the price is still below this new line, this 382 Fibonacci. But I mean, the rule still stays the same. It doesn't change. These are the targets we're headed for. And we just gotta clear the air, clear the way, and step our way up there. Looks like she could get to the 618 area pretty quick. I doubt that she will come back to retest that. She gotta break out. All right, radium on the daily chart. Let's just take a look at it on the found support on the 100 moving average. Look at it on the 4 hour. Looks like she's trying to come back for a little retest. Why are you not staying? Why you do that? I move you and then you move back. What was up with that? Why are you doing it? Stop it. This thing is haunted. I'm not playing with you anymore. I got a haunted TradingView. Moving on its own. Telekinesis. I'm getting out of here. It's too spooky. Radium. 4 hour chart. Let me take a moment, come back to the chat. Sicario says, up and only starting tomorrow. Ondo Poncho says, my boy's jamming. Hey, thanks for the feedback on the music. What's the meaning behind Road Dog Crypto? Ondo Poncho asks. Well, I had to come up with a name for a channel because it was stumping me. And so I had to make a decision on something, or else I would keep putting off ever starting this channel. Oh man, you're telling me I don't not get enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So I needed a name, and I like the name Road Dog, even though I thought I want something more catchy. And then I got a weird spelling on it, and it makes it harder. So I mean, I sometimes wonder if I should have went with a different name. But what I chose Road Dog because that's somebody that's been through the ringer before. That's somebody that's been on the trip before. That's your trusted friend that you grab on for your road trip, and you take them with you. And you're there for support, there for the fun, and to show you all the cool places you can go and all the bad places you don't want to go. And so that's the idea behind Road Dog Crypto. I've had a couple of these cycles. I've had about 3 of these cycles under my belt. Although, oh man, what's happening? But what is But it's been the last 2 that made the most difference, and it started after I started learning how to do technical analysis, and then that led me into trading properly, which led me into managing my risk more properly. And those are the things that we learn on our journey as traders and investors in this or any other space. So that's the general theme behind Road Dog, because driving to financial freedom. That's our goal. And we got probably about 10 more months, 11. We got between 10 or 12 more months to make our money. So we need to get these skills sharpened. Hit the like, smoothies. Thank you very much.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Chris Line, let's just say I had to add my margin. Oh man, I got a couple positions that are like my Nakamoto bag. I gotta keep an eye on that one. They're starting to get back into some places that make me feel a little uncomfortable. I hope I don't have to add any margin on my spot positions. I don't like doing that. There are some times that I have to, and I'm starting to wonder because, man, things took such a... It makes me wonder because if we do take a dump in the market, say if they decide to tank Bitcoin over the next 2 weeks for whatever given reason, but then the altcoins are going to hurt even worse. Man, it could be bad for altcoins. Just because of everything coming out of the Trump and, chasing Trump and Melania tokens. And I mentioned earlier, there's a Baron token. I think that is probably, I'm predicting the Baron token's on the way because I've already seen a few tokens out there, and there's an official Baron token, I think, out there. I don't know if it's tied or not. I thought there was an official Melania token before they ever took this one. So when I heard about the Melania token, and like Trump, I was just not paying as much attention to it. But when I tried to get into it, I couldn't buy it on Radium or Solana or the Phantom wallet, so I just said screw it. And I'm glad I did, because it dumped since then. I don't know what's affecting it. I don't think it will do as well as the Trump one, but I don't plan on getting too heavily invested in a bunch of memes. So that's looking better. It's looking better. My account's starting to look better. Are you in the positive? Oh, you're in the positive for the day. Well, that only started 4 hours ago, though. All right, looking like we're getting a little bit of a comeback. I don't think I've taken a look at Super. We'll take a look at Super. Well, you lost your 618. Did we look at this or not? She's either, I mean, I would predict one of two things. Either she recovers the 618 area, but it looks like you did what it's saying. What the pattern says is that you lost it. Oh man, that's not what I'm looking for. Says you lost it, you came back up and did a bearish retest. It looks like you may be possibly making a higher low. If so, maybe we can double bottom and work our way, or even bear trap and come back up in here. But normally what we're looking for is it to come down. So that's why we're putting this next little target there. 82 cents could be a possibility. I'm still getting some vibes here that, you know, it's going to be a rough, even with all the good news that will probably come out tomorrow. I think it's going to be a rough couple of weeks for altcoins. Oh, the turkey is getting sleepy. And the Trump effect may have something to do with it. The Trump coin effect may have something to do with it. I don't know. But it looks to me like for Super, I wouldn't put this, I would put 82 cents on the radar. Because that does qualify as a bearish retest idea on a bearish pattern. So I would put 82 cents on the radar. Let us take a look at Bitcoin, which has been coming a little bit of a comeback here on the small ass time frames. We'll go to 6 minute. Let's get our chart out here. Well, nice. Oh, now you're going to come back and that was an old one. That's old. Or else I'd say nailed it, but no, that was old. But this one, a nice little Fibonacci that we put out there. We put this out earlier, right? This is the one I've been putting out for Bitcoin. Been tracking here. Well, that was a long time ago. Well, this is I was playing around with Grok. Grok does pretty good with the images. I don't know if you know that, but Trump on the toilet. But Grok, if you keep the same conversation, if you ask for other images, like he keeps throwing Kermit the Frog in on this. I didn't ask for Kermit the Frog, but it was in the same conversation. I like the picture with Kermit the Frog on there. That's pretty good for Grok. Except for we got 3 toilets going on. I don't know what's up with that. 4 if you count the one he's sitting on. That's kind of weird, but hey, not bad. All right, I'm not finding what I'm looking for, but I was wanting to claim I nailed it. But this is not it, is it? COINEX is the one that I'm looking at. That's the one I've been. Yeah. Oh yeah, we did the same thing. So, still same idea. We could be coming up for a bearish retest of this channel. So we're not out of the woods yet by any means, but maybe it was a nice dip down. One thing that we can do now, let's zoom out from the 6 minute. Let's go to the 1 hour here on Bitcoin. And you know what? I'm just going to clear all. Nah, do I? Yeah. I'm going to clear this off. So here's what I'm looking at. We got the trend line. We broke out. We retest the trend line area. That's healthy. So one might be able to say that we were following these trend lines. It was getting tired. That's where we started losing it. Bearish retest. Then we can follow some others. And lost it. It came up. Bearish retest. Although it's a very bullish bearish retest, I'll say. and then we lost it here and dumped. Okay, so that's part of this whole thing, the bigger move. We're still in a small time frame. This is the 1 hour. That's a small time frame. This move is maturing, so this is our our higher low. Now we can start looking for channel ideas. And do we have something? Are we expecting something? There's a support resistance flip right here. So we got something going on now with this particular angle. Probably come over here and find our channel, and there's our channel. And that one's kind of weird, but here's the bottom. We trace it up to the top, and we could have tried that, and that's where we got something. But just keep moving it on back to our top before we dropped the last high we had, and put it there, and there we are. I'm going to extend this out. This is a bearish channel, which normally will at some point break to the downside. Should break to the downside. But until then, we bounce off the walls. Now we just established a new bottom. We just established this particular channel. Well, this trend line already knew ahead of time. We just now figured it out and reversed engineered it, basically. So Bitcoin, where are you going, Bitcoin? We're going to look at that 618, of course we are. Even on the small time frame, we're going to look at that for a target. We're also going to look at the 786 target area for some resistance. We could put the 886 on there, but I'm figuring I'm going to go ahead and go with the higher high area. And I'm looking for price to have a reaction here at 107 and 108. And that's a little bit bullish. That should be getting close to our previous all-time high. And
turn me cold-hearted to a savage. If you fuck me over, I ain't giving out passes. Doing big shit, we ain't doing nothing average. Hotter in the summer if you ask me.
So make plans on the bigger time frame. Come down to the 6 minute and watch them play out. Woo, baby. Did we get the green light here on the 6 minute time frame? We got it a couple candles ago. So it's confirmed. That's cool. So I'm looking for us to start working our way back up to 103.8 to 103.900. I got 889s. I don't know that we will. That's the 618. We'll probably get rejected there. Just saying, we probably will. That likes to happen a lot. We've got a breakout here of a inverted head and shoulders to the upside. It's slanted to the upside. It's slanted up. Now, I don't know if any of the other gurus will say this, but they're not the best ones when they slant to the upside. I'm just saying. They're also very wedge-like. Now, that could be kind of good. So, but we do have a confirmed actual breakout. Candles breaking out above the possible inverting. Well, it's confirmed. Head and shoulders to the upside. Where are you? We'll draw it. We'll get the fancy tool out. The fancy tool. We've been going for 2 hours and 19 minutes. Why do my streams last so long? You talk too much? I'm quiet at home. I'm quiet around people. I'm an introvert. 100% introvert. How is it I talk so much here that 2 hours worth? Is it just built up? It doesn't make sense. We're an INFJ. There's our inverted head and shoulders idea. We got a measure move we can take for this little sucker here. We want to take the little sucker. We take our measure move from there and we will put it at the breakout area, which is I guess here, technically here. So a measure move would take us up to 104.595. Do remember though, I'm going to tell you what the other head and shoulder people don't tell you is that you've got about a 65% chance that when you come up to come back and retest this sucker. I think it may happen more than that. They're pretty dependable for that to happen. So just know, number go up, number come back down. We will probably be seeing the same price we're at right now. Probably within a few hours. I don't know, the next 6 to 8 hours we might come up and come down. So I'm going to throw that idea out there. So Bitcoin, that's what I'm foreseeing as of right now. I'm going to put a little arrow. Well, we'll do that later. I won't do it preemptively. So looking for these targets. Was that was a measure move. All right, so Bitcoin. I do lots of Bitcoin 6-minute chart updates. Just to keep it fresh on the smaller things. Remember, we did it on the bigger time frame, and then we come down here to the smaller one to kind of see what we got going on down here, right? But basically, we should be heading up to 103, about 104. Maybe if we can get back there. Awesome! My trade is in profit. Should be in profit. Oh snap, we got a super chat. Avi Medina, $9.99. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. MG Motorsport says, what is Grok? Oh, you don't know Grok? Grok is X's AI thing that Elon Musk built, you know, after he split from OpenAI and all that stuff, and OpenAI decided that they weren't going to be open source anymore, they're going to be for profit and ruin the world and sell us out and let the robots take over, and just you know changed our timeline to be Terminator worthy. Well, he did one that's open source and not going through all that censored bullcrap. I don't trust ChatGPT. It's too limited and too commercialized. But here it is. So it says, good evening, Road Dog. And it'll do pictures too. It's just your chat and shit. But this one does pictures too. So we could say a picture of a dancing, naked, plucked chicken. And it will generate some images pretty quickly. Not too bad. It's pretty snappy, actually, and it's free. It's free. It's in beta right now, so you can actually go. I found it that you get to it through X, but that's not a dancing naked chicken. Sometimes that's are you naked? Oh my God! Yeah, they are plucked chickens, hairless chickens dancing. So, oh, this one's actually dancing. I don't. It does really good with people and stuff like that. Like Sharon Stone crossing her legs solicitously. Can you spell solicitously? Let's see what we get. I'm just curious. I'm tired. Are you done yet? Are you done? You got to figure out who Sharon Stone is. Well, that's a pretty decent Sharon Stone. She's not giving us the money shot, though, that your dress is over your leg here and it's not here. That's kind of weird. Oh, well. But that's Grok, and you can talk to him and all this other stuff. Hey, what price is Bitcoin going to top out at? Oh, and it's search and post. Predicting the exact top of Bitcoin is inherently speculative due to the volatile and unpredictable nature of cryptocurrency markets. However, based on the information from recent analysis and expert predictions, analysts at Bitwise and Van Eck have forecasted Bitcoin to reach around $200,000 and $180,000 respectively by the end of 2025. Standard Chartered projects Bitcoin price target of $200,000 in 2025. Tom Lee, not the Tommy Lee, but Tom Lee from Fundstrat Global, it's Strat, it said Strat, only the musicians will get it. Tommy Lee strap should be drums. From Fundstrat, Global Advisors predicts Bitcoin will hit 250,000 in 2025. Chamath Palapapia suggests that Bitcoin could reach 500,000 by October. He's a little bullish. Blah 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 blah. Bunch of their stuff to protect yourself. Be safe. Be cautious. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So that's a sample of Grok. It's been very helpful. Look, we got a breakout to the upside. Grok is Twitter's AI unless some other Grok. Show us Trump. What's going on, Trump? We did look at Trump earlier. Innocent thing, but I can bring up the chart. I posted it over in the group and everything. Where are you? Wait, we bring it up real quick again. So here's me charts. Let's go to the. We did it on the 15, didn't we? Yeah, we'll show it on the 1 hour. Oh, she broke back into it. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. We're headed to 65 again. Nice. We made a bear trap. Oh, now we can. Well, let's get some juicy targets now. I think we already did though, didn't we? I think I played. Yeah, we did. Yeah, there's. We got this posted over there. So, oh, cool. Here we are. We made a bear trap idea, or we made a bear trap. We got back into the pattern. Bullish AF, although she'll probably get rejected here at 65. Well, let's pull our flips. And now we do swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. That's our 618. Or no, that's our 786. We passed our 618. Bullish. Trump is back bullish again. It was whale games going on. Just like we talked about in the Telegram group. I gotta show that again. Yes, this is what it feels like, ladies and gentlemen, when you're getting porked by the dolphins and the whales today. That's what they're doing through the Trump token. Oh, you give me something different here? Did you for real? We're gonna throw out a bonus target right here. For that higher high, should we get lucky enough to get that little higher high. I'm also looking for 81. For the old Trump token right there. On the 5-minute chart, we're bumping up, baby. We're back up at $65. Yert! Ah! Make it rain, baby. Make it rain. Oh, cash. Woo! $5 to the upside. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's get that Trump coin pumping like a crazy. Ideal says, Sabir says, Melania's starting to run too, is she? I don't think I can get her on here. Don't believe I can get her on here. Is Brett in a buying zone? Alright, last one we'll look at, Brett. She looks to be in a buying zone. Let me zoom out. I would consider this, well, it's not a safe buy zone. Not a safe one. Sadly. Oh crap, we gotta clear all that out. I don't clear that out. We'll go with the 3-day. Because why not, right? Well, look at that beautiful cup and handle to the upside. That cup and handle has been invalidated. It possibly could have been. Until she broke this area. 14 cents. You are in a possible big ass channel that's trying to wick below it. Could it be in a buying area? Yes, it could. She's hanging out at her 886. That's a severe retracement. You need to pray to Jesus that holds and doesn't break this trend line and take us down to zero or near zero, which I can't see happening here. Honestly, I'm on the 3-day chart. It would be a risky play. The one daily says that we could probably snap back. I don't know. It'll probably look something like this. I wouldn't doubt that you'll probably see price action a lot like this. You might see it might be this lackluster, but I mean, it's still making higher highs and higher lows from this area, right? So I would say that's I buy bomb and trend lines. That's what I do. I I buy the bottom trend lines. I should probably go buy some more bread as I'm speaking right now. But don't expect just a big bounce like that. I don't know. It could do that. That's another scenario. Maybe. But the 9 crossing the 200, which is in danger of happening here on the daily, or it already has happened on the daily, suggests that maybe we'll have to fight through that a little bit. So I would probably see some price action, something like this. Bitcoin getting a little bit of a pullback after a bumpy bump to the upside. Oh, nope, pullback for you. You're doing just fine, Bitcoin. What are you talking about? Breaking levels and going to the upside, Bitcoin. Then we also look at something else that broke out just like this, inverted head and shoulder to the upside, or is it a rising wedge to the downside? If it breaks to the upside, very good, jolly good. Could be heading up. I think we already did this, didn't we? All right, everybody, the turkey is tired. We've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. Way too much for a turkey to stream for anybody to really watch. Unless you're just love hanging out with the turkey. 26 beautiful people. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. We will be back again tomorrow night. Maybe a surprise during the day, unless my world is going crazy with a bunch of honeydews or surprised trips that I don't know about. Well, this could be a bear flag to the downside, so be cautious. Be cautious. It could be. It could be. You could be coming down to 96,000. So tomorrow should be an interesting day. Tuesday should be definitely interesting when the market opens up for real. Guys, I'll see you later. Trade carefully. Be safe. Protect your altcoins because they're getting the shaft. They are getting the shaft. Looks like they're getting a nice little bump up too, though. Oh, that's nice bounce. Nice. That's for most of the altcoins. Are we getting more green? Is our daily? Our daily's not quite green. Fartcoin, Trump, and Melania are still in the lead. We got Dexy, ENS, Abe's coming up. OKB's doing pretty good. In the hour, it looks like they're all coming up. Melania's at 1054 from 7 to 10. There was a, well, you know. Those will come up. Trump, you're hanging out, what? 59? One goes down, the other goes up. Well, that sounds normal, doesn't it? When Melania goes down, Trump starts getting excited. When Trump goes down, Melania starts getting excited. So what it seems, it looks like we got something very interesting going on between Trump and Melania. Guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you again tomorrow night. Good night.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog.
Oh, snap. I recommend you take some serious profits when it pumps up from that. It might be one of your last chances, I'm just saying. The whales probably will take full advantage of that.
When you trade crypto, and when the market starts to slide, labor hands drop as prices go down. Where's the high market rebounds? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in crypto right now, you are missing out on one of the biggest opportunities in your life. Hit that like button, join and subscribe, and enjoy Road Dog Crypto.